have a plan. Anything. It could literally be anything. Just light whatever you want to do, like before bed. I mean, that works, okay? Because this works on the idea of atomic habits, idea of how habits form, which consists of the first thing, the cue, the second thing, the craving, which is the cue is basically the trigger, which is the thing that causes off the cycle to go on. The, the craving, which is basically so what like what you want to do, or like the it's like the craving you get, when you're just scrolling, or like you're just doing whatever, and then you get the craving, or like, man, I'm craving some chicken nuggets. Yeah, it's basically that. Third thing is the response, which is the accent. It's how you respond to the craving, basically. So there's the response. That's the action you do for the habit. Fourth thing is the reward you get from doing the habit. It could be anything. It could be no, wait. Actually, it cannot be anything. It's supposed to be satisfying for the habit to continue on. For example, like, see, for any bad habits, like scrolling on your mobile phone for like hundreds of hours, yo, bro. The cue is like, the first cue is like you see the phone. The second, the craving, which is you want to get that easy dopamine, that easy loss of dopamine. The response is you grab your phone and then you open up TikTok, or like YouTube, or like one of these, or like any of these things that's meant to stimulate dopamine, and then you stay on, and you stay in there for hours, and the reward is like you get this this peak of dopamine for like the first hour, or like the first 30 minutes. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Wait, what about good habits? Good habits, things like studying or doing your work. Well, the cue is actually easy. It's when your brain is wired to do the task. The craving is, you want to honor the promise you made to yourself. The response is you do the task. The reward is you get to feel good about yourself. So this is how good habits form. So it's now focused on the most important one of them, the cue, which is the starting point of how habits work, okay? This is where you're supposed to plan the habit in advance, because one of the reasons that many people procrastinate is that they're just confused about what to do. Because imagine basically studying for like the entire semester, or studying for the entire like entire of 2 semesters, and then I'm sorry, second. Okay, imagine studying for like it's imagine studying for like semester, like 2 semesters. Like imagine studying, doing other things, and doing all of that. Yeah, and then suddenly you have like 3 months of like waiting time out of nowhere. It's like that's how someone works. I mean, you got to relax. It's going to be fun for the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks, but then it feels like, okay, there's supposed to be work. There's supposed to be some sort of like action of this goal for like men like you and me. Okay, there is supposed to be some sort of work. I mean, at least in this world. So they want to do something, but they're confused about what to do, because the only other things you know than scrolling is friends or games, or like yeah, scrolling or friends or games. So they do that, and that's how the summer is wasted for how for many people. It's how they spend summer, just like do whatever. But because we want to make the best use of the summer, we want to excel into summer, we need to have a plan in place, because it does not matter how shallow it is or how weak it is, okay? Because the guy I talked to, like in a plane, he said the most important thing is to have vision, no matter how weak or how transparent it is. Like, you need to have vision. Does not matter how strong or how well planned it is. It does not matter. You just need to have a plan. Okay, it does not matter how it's made. It's just the most thing that matters is a plan. Because in schools back in the day, like, they had a timetable. They had like from like 7:30 to like 1:10 a.m. We are having a science class, and from like that, from like 10, no, from like 8:10, I'm sorry, to like 8:50, we're having a math class. See, like, they had order going on. Like, they didn't just go like, okay, on Thursday we're having math, And then we have science. No, they like say expressly stated when an act is going to take place, and then when it's how long it will take place for, and when what is the next action take place for. See, so we kind of need to have a timetable for this for our day. And I know, planning for like every second of your day could be overwhelming, but you don't need to do that, honestly. Schedule in the first hours of your day, like created hours, or you could leave some spots blank. For example, the way I do it is like I plan from like 10:30 to like 11 I go past, and then like on that I do my routine, and then I pray to her, and then you know and then I study. I mean, of course I do some things in between and all that. Like I do my study, and then next it's like resting time, and then at like 3 o'clock, and after that I do my Quran, something like this. Okay, I mean not reading that much Quran, but inshallah I'm gonna read more. I do more zikr, and then I have, my break, not my breakfast. I have my lunch. I believe that's how like English people call it. Like in Arabic we call it gada, but by English it has lunch. Okay, I'm not going to explain my entire day to you. I'm sorry, yeah, but we leave some spots blank. It doesn't need to be like a masterpiece basically. And most important thing, okay, that you need to plan is plan your win the day task. When these things are basically the task that your day centers are, the thing that you want to do the most, the thing that if you did it, and even so, like you did nothing that day, like you literally slept or like you fell into a coma, you would still consider the day a win. So, what are your win the day tasks? For example, if you're a YouTuber, you might want to record videos, record good quality videos. And the next thing, you could, okay, and another example, you might also be a student, so you want to prepare for the next semester, so you study for the next semester. Or you might be a worker, and so, your win the day task is, of course, working. And I recommend for you, because you probably have colonoscopy or something like this. I'm sorry, bro. To work for like 1 hour or less, and increase from here, like progressively overload. Okay. So your action step with me right now is pick a piece of paper and just write down what you want to do for tomorrow and when do you want to do it. Let me have use this, okay? Yeah. I mean, I think it would also okay. I think it would be aimed at the paper. Mistake. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to work with this thing. I'm using the camera on my laptop. Yep. It's working. Yep. Don't worry, guys. Hey. We're bank business, boys. Okay. We're bank business. This is my paper cam. Is this good? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's light. First of all, if you could see, okay, from 10:30 till 11, the way I do it is like I take a bath and I do my routine. I pray to and I do some other stuff in between, and then from like 12, 11, no, I mean no, 12:15, bro. I then till like 1, something like this, or like something like this. I study, I do like whatever. I study my future courses, courses that I am going to take or take again, like things like electromechanical conversion, statistics, whatever. Yeah, basically like whatever I want to study. And then I could have a rest break. For example, I like to open a call with my friends. Can you see this? Oh, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm going to show you the end result, okay? You just write with me, okay? You just, okay, when do you wake up, and then write what you want to do after that, and like when, okay? I'm just going to show you just the end result, okay? I want to open a call with like somebody, and then after I'm done with the call, okay, a call, okay, man, like not Core. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to show you the end result, and then after that I like to, have my daily routine. No, like daily zikr. Okay, it's just like my Islamic thing, and then from that it's eat from 4:30 to like 4:50 to my souls, from like 5 to like 6, something like this. I take a walk. Okay, you don't need to plan anything, okay? Because you're beginners, just plan like what you want to do at the start of the day and what you want to do at the end of the day, okay? I'm just trying to show you my end result, okay? You just be patient, please. Like, I know you want to scroll away, it's bro, so chill, okay? Chill. Calm down. It's not that deep. Calm down, bro. Your brain will not explode if it does not have like constant stimulation for like one. How long has it been already? Wait, let me see. Okay, it's been like 1 minute. So it is like 2 minutes. Okay, okay. I'm going to speed on this, yo. 7, 9, plan, record, do. Okay, record. And then after this, I like to. Now, you know what? I'm gonna leave the spot after Isa, like it's free because it could be anything. Eat. Wait in that some time. Sleep. This is basically wait. Okay, fine. Here you go. This is basically my day. Oh no, you might wait. Wait, no, I got it. Okay, I ain't got it. I don't got it. Wait. Okay, I don't got it, but okay. Basically, take a screenshot and like flip it again. Yikes. Worst YouTuber ever. Hey, yeah. It's good. Man, okay, just do it. Okay, just do it. I don't care. Okay. End of the video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.